Hey YouTube, it's All Things Pretty coming to you with a quick weekend update. A little bit of resin, a little bit of clay, and some amazing mold putty. Let's get started. So the first thing that I wanted to show you all were these pieces that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. And they are these ceramic pieces. They're for Valentine's Day. And it was $4.99 and then an additional 30% off of their Valentine items. These pieces, let's see, this is my thumb, and this is about the width, and this is about the length. You can see it's a pretty nice size. But I bought these pieces with the intention of making molds to pour resin and to do some clay pieces. And I actually did do one attempt thus far, and I did this strawberry. So this is the mold. It came out pretty good. I'm still struggling with the amazing mold putty because I struggle with the thickness, and then I might work too slowly, and then it comes out hard, and it dries before I'm able to fully make the imprint. This one is not too bad, except it is a little bit thin right here on the bottom where I'm pushing my finger. But I was able to make this piece right here. And I use Pearl-Ex powders to make this. And I love how this turned out. It's not fully cured, so it is still flexible. But I love the color. And I decided to make it all pink because it would be easier for me to paint. The chocolate and the green would be easier to paint than having to worry about painting every aspect of it if I had done it white. So that's the outcome, and it has great detail on it, and I really do like it. One piece of advice or assistance I need is, for some reason, the mold that I made, it is sticking and it pulls onto the piece. I don't know if you can see that, but right here, there's a little bit of it stuck there. I did dig most of it out that I could, but I've never had that happen to me where the mold clings to the piece. Perhaps I didn't mix the mold putty well enough. I'm not sure. I did make a few other molds. I made this button. This is supposed to be a bottle cap, but I'm not quite sure how that is going to turn out. I did make a mold of the lips. Now, I had made two of these before, but when I pulled them out, there was some kind of crevice or hole in there that did not work out too well. And I made this little teddy bear here. This was made from a pin that one of my students had, and I asked if I could borrow it, and this was the result. So I did make a teddy bear with some leftover pink. Oops, I dropped him. And this is him. He's also of resin, and he's not cured yet. And with the lips mold, I did make something in clay. And this is it right here. I do like how this turned out. This has already been glazed. I probably will add an extra layer of glaze on it, if you can see that. This is the back. This was made using bake shop clay. And here is the button that I made from the mold, and it came out pretty good. It's still not cured either. This is not clay, this is resin. And the last thing that I want to show you guys was inspired by Misstone, who has been talking so much about her chibis, and she's been making the best chibis ever. So I decided to try my hand at it, and this is what I made. I love her. I think she came out pretty well for my first chibi. This is the back. And hopefully you can see that the texture in her hair. And what I used, I did texture her dress. And the little stole that's wrapped around her, I did put texture on that as well. And what I used was, what are they called? They're from rubber stamps, and the wooden block is not on the stamp. They're just strips of textured pieces that have all different designs on them. And I purchased them a while ago, and I just decided to give them a try today, and this was the result. So that's all that I have to share with you guys. I hope you like what I've shown. I ask that you please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Happy crafting.